girl was throwing empty plastic bottles into a trash bin when a boy suddenly ran toward her and stopped her. "Hey, you almost made me fall," she said, annoyed. "What's wrong with you?" The boy caught his breath and said softly, "I'm sorry, but the bottles in your hands, could you please give them to me? If you throw them in the trash, they'll get dirty and then I can't use them anymore." The girl raised an eyebrow. "And what exactly are you going to do with them?" The boy looked down. "Ma'am, I can't tell you. But please, I really need them." "This is strange," she said. "If I give them to you, you'll just play with them and litter the park. Tell me the truth." The boy shook his head quickly. "I promise I won't litter, I just can't explain why I need them." The girl sighed, confused but curious. "Fine, I'll give them to you, but if I see you throwing them around later, you'll be in trouble." She handed him the bottles. The boy thanked her and ran off. "What a strange kid," she muttered, walking away. On the other side of the park, Mr. John was about to throw some bottles into a large bin when a little girl came running and grabbed his hand gently. "Please wait, Mr. John. Can I have those bottles? Please don't throw them," Mr. John asked. "And what will you do with them?" The girl pleaded. "They're for something important. Please trust me." He shook his head. "Kids take bottles, play with them, and then dirty the whole park. Tell me honestly why you want them." She insisted. "I promise it's for something useful." Mr. John finally said, "All right, but don't dirty the park. Throw them in a bin afterward." He gave her the bottles. She smiled, thanked him, and ran off. Mr. John watched her leave, puzzled. Why do these kids want bottles so badly? He decided to follow her from a distance. Meanwhile, a man sat on the ground, wincing in pain. The boy ran to him and said, "Dad, I already got 2 bottles, and my sister is bringing more. Please don't worry." Right then, the girl arrived with the bottles, and Mr. John stopped far away, watching quietly. The children flattened the bottles and tied them under their father's feet using pieces of cloth. Mr. John's face softened as he realized what they were doing. "Dad," the girl said gently, "these will protect your feet. Your wound won't get infected anymore." Tears filled their father's eyes. "Thank you. I don't know what I would do without you. You're the best children I could ever ask for." The boy stood up. "They fit perfectly, Dad, and they're comfortable too." Just then, 2 girls walked by. One laughed mockingly. "Look at this, bottle shoes. How embarrassing." The father quietly said, "Please don't trouble my children." But the girls continued insulting them. "You don't belong in this park. People like you should go somewhere else. Look at your feet. Disgusting." Mr. John clenched his jaw as he watched. Girls smirked. "Maybe I should call the police and say you tried to break into my house. Then they'll take you away." The father panicked. "Please, we didn't do anything." Mr. John whispered to himself. Enough. The next day, the girls returned again. "You're still here? Fine, I'm calling the police right now." At that moment, Mr. John approached carrying bags. "Good afternoon. I brought something for all of you." He handed clothes and shoes to the father and the children. They accepted them with shining faces. The girls scoffed. "There he goes again. Helping these people is the reason they keep coming. They don't deserve anything." The other girl called the police and lied. "Officer, some people broke into my house and stole my jewelry. Please come quickly, the park in front of my home." Then she glared at the family. "They're coming. You're finished." Mr. John stepped forward firmly. "No, you are the one in trouble. Lying about innocent people is a crime. This man didn't steal anything. They're just trying to survive. You hate them for no reason." The girl growled. "I'll get them kicked out. Wait and see." Then they left angrily. The father turned to Mr. John. "Why did you help us? You didn't have to." Mr. John smiled sadly. "You may not know this, but my life wasn't always good. I also had 2 children, and when I saw yours struggling, I couldn't stay silent."